Warning: if you don't protect your clients from these sinister digital predators, then the future of your business is at serious risk. Insidious digital predators are threatening to destroy the future of your business by undermining your clients' ability to get real results and for you to get real testimonials. These predators prey upon your clients' most valuable asset, their attention, and consume it for their own benefit with little care about what happens to the victim. Think of your clients as seeds. They have immense potential to grow into fantastic trees and beautiful flowers, but only if they're placed into a fertile environment. Cell biologist Bruce Lipton says that it's the environment, stupid. He discovered that the environment of the cell was the most important factor for the expression of its genes. And the same is true for your prospects and clients. If you want your business to thrive, then it's vital that you can create effective and fertile environments that bring out the best in their potential. So if they, and as a result you, aren't getting the results they could be, then we need to have a look at the environment your clients are currently in to figure out the problem. Right now your clients are lost in the digital wilderness, where they face the chaos of the unknown and the risks of the dangerous predators of surveillance capitalism. Surveillance capitalism is the insidious practice of secretive data harvesting by companies with the intention of behavioral manipulation and profit making at the expense of your client's true potential. To really understand this threat, let's break it down into its components. Firstly, the companies who own and control the digital wilderness harvest precious data about the individuals who roam there, using a variety of complex surveillance technologies. Once they have this data, the capitalism process begins. The data is compiled and sold to advertisers, who use it for micro-targeted advertising campaigns and behavioral manipulation propaganda. And that behavior is always directed towards turning your client into a more predictable worker and consumer, which is completely opposite to the results that you want to achieve with them. It's a deadly, vicious feedback loop that pulls your clients further and further away from the results they desire and that you need. The digital predators of surveillance capitalism aim to pull your clients down into normalcy and away from the edge of their potential, because that's what makes them most predictable and monetizable. They fragment your client's attention so that it can be monetized and manipulated rather than directed onto important outcomes. This devastating feedback loop leads to the degeneration of your clients, consuming their time, money, attention, and most importantly, potential for success with you. So if the only way for your prospects and clients to engage with you is through social media, you're allowing them to be exploited and manipulated by these digital predators, and you're letting snakes into the safety of your nest. You're doing a serious disservice to your clients, and it's impacting you at every stage of the business journey. When it comes to securing new clients, their attention is fragmented and pulled away from your messaging and onto lesser options. Your prospects are being influenced and manipulated by people who don't exactly have the best intentions for them. And even once they become a client, their attention is still distracted from the processes you're taking them through, giving them worse results and you worse testimonials. The longer you let your prospects and clients remain unsupported in this digital wilderness, the greater risk they have of permanently falling prey to these digital predators. Once that happens, you lose the opportunity to have the powerful, transformative impact on your clients that you know you could be having, and they fail to reach the levels of success that you know you could be taking them to. Your clients will continue to be exploited, bought, and sold by advertisers to be manipulated in whatever direction they please. Your business will continue to suffer on every level as you have less engagement from prospects on your marketing messages, leading to lower conversions, and less investment from clients on your products, leading to worse results. You and your clients' immense potential will remain untapped and undeveloped, and the pain and regret of that lost potential is great. So imagine if you could protect them from manipulation and degeneration by these digital predators and assist them to the highest level of performance, success, and results. It's so important to rescue your clients from the digital wilderness that is social media and pull them into a safe and fertile environment that you control if you want them to start getting new results. Because the surveillance capitalism system is the greatest antagonist that you face in your business success. It's a black hole designed to consume and distract the productive energies of your clients, destroying their capacity to achieve results. And that's why it's so important to create your own digital walled garden. This is a fertile and expansive digital environment that allows you to tend to the success of your clients as the gardener of their potential and protects them from predators. Creating your own digital walled garden where your prospects and clients can engage with your value without the detriments of manipulation and surveillance is the most important step you can take to unlocking the massive latent potential hidden within them. And it's a massive part of the value you can start to deliver to them, because not only are you helping them achieve new results, but you're saving them from the exploitative extraction and manipulation of these digital predators. This doesn't mean that you stop putting energy into social media. It means that the type of energy you put into it changes. Rather than attempting to generate likes, engagement, and validation and contributing to the noise, you start to use social media strategically and ironically, persuading them to leave the digital wilderness and join you in your digital garden instead. There's a reason that this idea of the walled garden has persisted for so long across culture and through ancient stories and myths. Across ancient traditions, the walled garden represents the place where ordered life emerges from chaos, and the fragmented attention economy of surveillance capitalism represents the fall of man from this Garden of Eden. Your clients just can't succeed in this unbounded environment of surveillance capitalism and the complexity of the attention economy because humans just can't grow in chaos. Humans have traditionally thrived in the environment of the garden, not the overly imposed order and rigidity of the city, and not the unbounded chaos and danger of the wilderness. In his book Flow, The Psychology of Optimal Experience, Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi explains that humans require specific conditions in order to experience the flow state, where they operate most effectively. He says that the challenge presented by the environment can't be greater than the human's capacity to deal with that challenge. Surveillance capitalism fragments attention, destroying your client's ability to overcome the challenges of manipulation and distraction and plunging them into chaos. The digital walled garden is the perfectly controlled environment where challenge meets capacity, allowing your clients to leave behind the confusion of the wilderness and enter into productive flow states, where they can achieve the highest results for themselves and for you. Your clients and prospects are craving the safety of this garden in the digital age, and your opportunity as an entrepreneur is to build it for them. So by now you should see why it's so important to have your offerings embedded into a supportive environment you can invite prospects into, so that they can consume your value without being manipulated or distracted by somebody else. If you want to learn how to use social media to get your clients off social media and away from the digital predators of the unknown, then it's time to build your very own digital walled garden. Click the link below to get started.